Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I just want to introduce you to something new. A while ago I was introduced to an AI bandage cube by Antonio Vivaldi. So his tutorial, and I just thought it was brilliant. The look of the puzzle, the way it was solved, not using as many algorithms, mostly by placement. So I had to build my own and enjoyed it quite a bit. So from then I decided how would that work with a 5x5. So I made one of those. Put a video on it. There's on my channel. There's a video of how to solve. Since I made that video last year, I've come up with a couple of different algorithms or methods of doing it much easier and simpler, and I will update that in some point. But I enjoyed this one even more so. Takes a little bit longer, not much, but it's quite fun to do. So you would have thought the next step from here would have been a 6x6. Since I don't have one, I decided to make one of my V7 cubes into one of these, and that's where this one came in. It's a 7x7 V cube, and I bandaged it slightly differently to the other one. I thought it was such a waste to block all of that into 4 big cubes and do it exactly like an AI. So instead I've decided to drop in a couple of long bricks and a couple of small ones. So there's a smaller cube, a big cube, and of course little bean there, the smallest one there, which is quite cute in comparison to the big one. But this is where they came up. This is made out of V cube. It is up for sale, but I know some people don't like white cubes, but I will take orders on blacks or in this particular brand of cubes that you want to make it out of. This is all hand cut. It turns really well, and the best part about this particular cube is it can be set into 3 different configurations with 3 levels of difficulty. So if these blocks are all tight around the smaller one, it acts exactly like an AI cube. But then you can take one of these out, replace it there, and put a little cubies in that one. That's a level 2, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but not as much. And the last and the most difficult part of it is when you take more of these out. If you look at this block there, all of that is made out of little cubies. We can put one of these blocks in there, and I'm sure there's another one somewhere that doesn't have as many. There it is. This one doesn't have any cuboids in there, so one of those blocks can come in there. So basically scatter it all around the cube, make the solving it a bit more complex. So 3 different cubes in one, the levels of difficulties that it can be solved, and all it needs is a little bit of imagination to replace the stickers, or I can provide you with stickers, or I can even make spare parts to come with it. So all you have to do is just take this apart and reassemble it with the spare parts, and you have a different cubes with the different ways of solving it. So it's 3 in 1, but the parts are not included. So if you want spare parts with it, just need to ask for, and I will make some for that. Turning of this is just like a V cube, turns pretty well. Of course, bear that in mind that they turn independently, but they are bandaged. So if you want to be able to solve those, you need to reorientate your cube or the pieces for it to be able to solve or turn like an AI cube. Again, that one is in the way, so alright. Sorry, I'm not as good as talking and turning at the same time, but they do turn pretty well. The other thing to bear in mind, when I was doing this, all of these have been filled in. So This particular one is my prototype. I am willing to sell this one, or even more so, if you want to order one, I will make one specifically to order with the brand and the color that you want. This one is got all standard cube colors except that purple one. I replaced my blue with a purple because my shade of blue is very dark and it was very too close to my black one. So they decided to use a purple one instead of blue. But the rest of the color scheme is exactly same as standard cube. Right? So if you're interested, just drop me a line, make a comment, let me know what you think of the whole cube, and if you want more information about it and how much it costs to make one for you, or if you want a tutorial on how to solve this, I will put one up shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.